Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another one of my The Blacklist videos in my review of the premiere of Season 5. So when I was a kid, I used to love the summer, my favorite time of the year. School was out, you were mostly doing nothing but playing and having fun every moment of every day, all summer long. But then I grew up, I started working, vacations became a rarity when compared to those good old days, and to make it worse, all your favorite shows just go away in the summer. But we've made it to September anyway, and all of them are either back or will be pretty soon. And from what it seems, the Blacklist is back stronger than how it was before it went on a break. So last season we were left with the mystery of the suitcase and whatever happened to Katarina Rostova. I was really interested in uploading a video on the suitcase and its contents over the summer, but I never got around to doing so. But with it being the mystery of at least the first half of the season, we've got plenty of time to discuss it and debate the hell out of it. So every time I review an episode of The Blacklist, and that is not necessarily going to be weekly, it all depends on how juicy the episode is, I'll either update my current theory on the topic or present you with a new one. For the time being though, let's assume that Suitcase contains Katarina's bones and it is all the doing of Reddington. Let's rewind as well to the episode from Season 3 where we first laid eyes on Katarina by the ocean, all up in Red's imagination. On that scene she told him that he had to make a choice between her and Masha, that he chose to save Masha and that she's fine with such a choice. Now that might not be what Katarina actually thought when Red was shredding her into pieces, could as well be Raymond's way to relieve his conscience. But nonetheless, it must come from somewhere. Reddington made a decision to sacrifice one for the other. That's what he thinks and that's what he believes. And that will have a major role to play in all of this, understanding the reasons behind his decision. But circling back to the new season, it is definitely changing the tone of the show, applying this funny feel to the whole thing, hopefully for the first few episodes. I'm not saying this is new, James Spader has presented us with so many touches of funny over the entirety of 4 seasons so far, but Season 4 did get the show to its darkest, and now it kinda needs to balance things out. So the entire episode was amazing. I loved how Reddington was doing his thing there, being a pain in Lizzie's neck as usual. I even liked Megan Boone's acting, which says a lot about the episode given how I always complain about her. The whole conversation she had in the car with Putnam was one of the better, extremely interesting scenes on the episode. Reddington is most definitely getting into this real fatherly mode with all of this, feeling bad for things that wouldn't have gotten to him back when she didn't know the truth. It was fun as well watching that expression on Lizzie's face along with her admission she's loving this whole experience with Red. But in the end we've got Tom and he's back. We knew he would be since we watched the finale of Season 4, but I mean he's back in more of a he's back to the love nest kind of way. He was about as well to tell Liz about the suitcase and only changed his mind because of the reveal Reddington is her father. That wasn't easy to process right there. But the flash forward at the very end as well is a new style of doing things on the Blacklist. Tom is not necessarily gonna end up dead there, but he will pay for trying to mess with Red, that's for sure. It is either that or it was a total red herring and Tom is just imagining stuff, what the incoming wrath of Red would look like. When you think about it, once Tom tells Liz, it is all said and done. But until he does, he will still be risking his life with Reddington, still having something worth hiding. And Reddington as well has Dembe throughout the episode on the lookout for the suitcase. But those last couple of dark scenes on the episode though, those came just in time. We don't really want to be so comfortable in our seats there watching the show, something definitely needed to balance out the lighthearted nature of this episode. But finally though, I'm not going to go into much depth over the whole Aram and Samar situation going on, but I'll say it was funny all the way through. I'm gonna do the same for the Ressler situation we've got there, except in this case I'll say he's in a ton of shit and his arc is going to be major over the course of the season. But do let me know in the comments what you thought of the premiere, the new tone, and of course the flash forward at the very end. Let me know as well what you think of the whole suitcase with the bones situation we've got going on there. And remember, your likes, subscribes, and comments are always much appreciated. But until I see you next time, thank you all for watching, and have a great day.